runs back and forth on east-west section of railroad track. Train A velocity measured in meters per minute is given by the differentiable whatever function v a of t, where the where time t is measured in minutes. Selected values for v, a, t are given for the table.
All right. So we have a train going from east to west. All right, it's going from east to west. They say find the average acceleration. So A, the average acceleration is going to be what? How are you going to find average acceleration?
We said v of 8 minus v of 2
Yes.
over 8 minus 2.
V of 8 minus V of 2 over 8 minus 2. How much is that?
I got negative 220. Is that it?
So negative 200.
I got negative 220
Yes.
over 6.
Yes.
Oh, my bad. I supposed to keep moving.
Meters per
Minutes squared.
minute squared. Acceleration is meters per minute squared. All right. B, that train A velocity is equal to negative 100. We don't ask you to solve it. All you've been asked is to find a C between 2 and 8, which is equal to negative 100. So how you do that? You use the intermediate value theorem. You use the intermediate value theorem. All right, it is so simple, it's basic. All right, so now all you have to do is this one. You're going to find V of 2, which is how much? 100. Okay, 100 is bigger than negative 100. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, and then you're going to find V of 8.
120.
Negative 120. Okay, it's less than negative 100. Yes?
Yeah.
All right, and then the V, it is, because V speed, it is continuous. It is continuous.
Yeah.
Now, this is all you have to do. All you have to look at the table, get them numbers, and then you say what? By I, V, T. Remember earlier in the year?
I remember.
I, V, T. So there exists a C between 2 and 8.
Oh.
Yes, you remember that? 2 and 8. Yes, very good. Such that VC
Equal negative 100.
excellent.
I got that.
Remember that early in the year?
No, but I
She got,
Yes.
that was the old thing. Oh, that means it exists. Okay.
This year was that.
B of C.
Mr. Ernie, this year's on our year's almost over.
Wait.
We're juniors, you know.
All right.
2017.
So what you got? C. All right, C said at the time t equal 2, 10A's portion is 300. So when t equal 2, 10A's, so A trans, A's equal at 300 meters. The train is at 300 meters at the time t equal 2. All right? Now, and the train is moving to the east, right? The train is moving to the east. They say, asking now, write the expression involving an integral when t equals 12. So you're going to find s of 12, all right, equals s of 2 plus integral from 2 to 12 of V8 of t dt. All right? You don't need a calculator for this? You don't.
Come on, guys.
All right. Now they say use a trapezoid rule. I'm going to write down use a trapezoid rule. The trapezoid rule is for me from 2 to what? 2, 0, 2, 5, 8, 12. All right? Okay? So it's going to be 0, 100, 40, 9120, 9150. Trapezoid rule. Use a trapezoid rule. So I'm going to do what? S of 2 is 300 plus. I'm only going from 2 to 12. So I don't worry about this one. It's going to be what? 5 minus 2 plus 5 minus 2 multiplied by V of 5 plus V of 2. It's a trapezoid divided by 2. Plus 8 minus 5, V of 8 minus V of 5 over 2. Plus 12 minus 8, V of 12 plus V of 8 over 2. That's how you do it. So at trapezoid, you only go in trapezoid. If it was the left side, I'm only taking the first one. If it was the right side, I'm only taking the right side. All right? So it's going to be what? 300 plus 3 times V of 5 is 40 plus 100 divided by 2 plus 3 times V of 8 is negative 120 plus 40 divided by 2 plus 4 times negative 120 minus 150 divided by 2. Don't be afraid. Even those numbers, you don't need a calculator because everything will simplify itself easily. So it's going to be what? 300 plus 3 times 40 plus 100 is 140. 140 divided by 2 is what? 70. So it's going to be 3 times 70. Plus 3 times negative 80 divided by 2 is 40. Plus 2 times negative 270. And you don't have to worry about calculator. So it's going to be what? 300 plus 210 minus 120 minus 540. All right? Just slow. 300 plus 210 is 510. All right? 510 minus 120 minus 540. Oh, 510 minus 540 is negative 30. Negative 30 and negative 120 is negative 150.
Turn up.
So I mean what? The position of the train at t equal 12 is 150 meters west of the station.
Let's see.
Number 4. Now we have a second train. Now remember the first train going from east to west. Am I right? Yeah. East, west. This is the origin. Now the second train now is going from the north. Going from the north to south. All right, north to south. Our train A is here. All right, it's going this way. So when t equals 2, this one is at 300 meters.
This is 400.
Now, the second train B, that's an A train.
Oh, my bad.
The B train now, is going, it comes from the north. So when t equal 2, it is 400 meters. So we're right here, right here. All right?
Would they pray?
So now the question is simple. How much the speed is decreasing from here? So everybody realizes we have what? What do we have? What shape do we
A
have?
right
Right
triangle.
Right triangle. This one we call it Y, this one X, and this one Z.
I want
How
to
come you don't always do stuff visual?
see. It's good that you doing a video of this because if I was at home, I'd probably forget about it.
This is very visual.
Yes.
I like this type of
This is
thing.
a good method.
It reminds me of Mr. Gray's class.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So now Pythagorean what? Pythagorean theorem is going to be what? X squared
Squared plus
Y squared
equals Z squared.
equals Z squared.
Go ahead.
Yes? So how much is Z? So it's going to be what? X is 300. 300 squared
I was about to say
plus 400
square.
squared equals Z squared.
I'm gonna draw that.
900,
No, it's
90,000
9,000.
plus 16, 10,000. 460,000 and 10,000.
Well, you said some
oh, I
more.
get it. 160,000.
So that will be what? 25, 0 equals Z squared. So Z is square root of that in what? 500.
This is D.
Alright, so done it. This first part of D. Alright? We found when at t equal 2, we found it is 500, z equal 500 meters. But we need to find how much is the speed is going down between the two trains. The rate, when you hear word rate, mean the speed. They're talking about the speed. How much the speed is going down. Alright? So, we go back here again. Let's find, okay, the train B velocity is negative 5t squared plus 60t plus 25. So V of 2 equal negative 5 times 2 squared plus 60 times 2 plus 25 is what? Negative 20 plus 120 plus 25 equals negative 125. That's the train B velocity is 125. But we know also the train A at t equal 2, the train A velocity, so VA of 2 is just 100. We know that from the table. The table 10 from T.
Okay.
All right? So all we need to know is how much this velocity is going down. So x squared, go back to this one, x squared plus y squared equals z squared. All right? X squared, so we found the differentiation. So it's going to be 2x, x prime, plus 2y, y prime, equals 2z, z prime. All right, now everybody see here, we have a 2 everywhere, so we can drop the 2. Yes?
Raw.
So they have 2 everywhere, we can cross them out. Okay, all right, so left is going to be what? X prime plus y prime equals z prime. All right, so we're looking for z prime. So z prime will be x prime plus y prime over z. Now plug in the numbers. X is 300. So 300 times 100, which is the velocity, plus 400 times 125 divided by z, which is 500. If you do the math, it's going to be 30,000 plus 50,000 divided by 500. That would be what? 80,000 over 500. It's simplified by the zeros. It's going to be what? 800 over 5, which is 160. So the balance is 160 meters per minute.
I'm not supposed to write all this on this
So, Mr. Are you saying they will give us at least 2 pages?
Yeah, when I'm going to practice, I'm going to give you more space so for you can see to write all of it.
Thank you.
Practice. I want to go over a whole full text, so which tomorrow I'll do the last 2 questions. I think Thursday, I'm just going to give you time to give you all 4 questions. I would like for you to get it done in one day. And then, all right, the next one here, I'm going to graph it here so you can see what's going on. Let's graph it. It is it's the x-axis and y-axis. All right, this is a graph. All right, the next one here, all right, the interval is -4, -5, 4. All right, g of x is integral from -3 to x of f of t dt. I know I'll write f prime, just a take of the prime, it's just f. All right, it's a typo.
So it's not F prime?
It's not f prime, it's just f.
All right.
All right, this is the graph of f. All right. Okay. A. If I say g of 3, g of 3 is x equal 3. So what is it going to be? Yes?
Integrals from -3
Yes.
to 3.
Yes.
F of 3 dt.
F of t dt. Not t. It's only the x equal 3.
Oh, okay. I'm sure.
Now you need to find the area under the curve from -3 to 3. You need to find the area under the curve from -3 to 3. All right? So that's the 3. So I need to find this area here. And then this area here. That's the 3, -3 to 3. So I'm going to go from -3 to 3. Now, if they don't give you, if it's curved, they're going to give you the area. If it's not, it's a shape. What kind of shape is this?
Triangle.
What is the area of a triangle?
Half times base of height.
So I put half. What is the base here of this triangle, the first triangle? What is the base?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What is the base? 5, yes?
No.
Why is it bad?
1, 2, 3,
Oh.
4, 5. Content
What about
from huh?
That's,
What about
that's
this
only-
one?
It only pertains to
This is the second triangle. So you need to do this triangle and this triangle.
That's it.
No, it's not.
From -3
That's
Two.
Don't count the one you start on.
Oh.
Thank you, Highness. Thank you.
All right. From -3
Okay.
to 2. Okay. From -3 to 2 is 5. Okay, how much is the height? Huh?
4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be 1/2 of 5 times 4 plus now the second triangle is what? 1. So half of 1. What is the height?
2.
It is a what? It is what?
-2.
-2. So it's going to be what? 1/2 of 20
Which is 10.
minus 1, which is what? 10 minus 1, which is?
No, it
But ever since I can.
All right. We have only 7 minutes. Let me finish this, you guys. All right. Ready? Can I erase this?
Yes.
Go on, Mike.
All right. B now. It said. You got it?
Okay.
Change words increasing. When you hear word increasing, you're either going to find the derivative of the sign table. All right? So, I say g prime of x equal f of x. G prime of x equal f of x. Why? If g of x equal integral from -3 to x of f of t dt, the derivative of g of x will cancel out the integral. Prime. The derivative of all of that, it just will cross out integral. What is left only is f of t. No, f of x. You replace x by t.
This number, this B.
Yes, will be.
Alright.
All right. So now we got a g prime of x equal to f of x. All you have to do is find where f of x equals 0. Where did f of x equal 0? Or where is crossing the line? Crossing the x-axis.
So is the integral crossed out?
Where it is crossing the x-axis.
-3 and 2.
Where it is crossing the x-axis.
Well,
It crosses the x-axis at 2.
At 2 only.
why?
It
Cross.
crosses it.
Oh, my bad.
It's cool.
You know what I mean.
All right. So mean we have a 0 at 2. We did it in the classroom so many times. All right. So mean what? It is what? Passive because it's what? It is above the x-axis. It is plus. It is negative because it is below the x-axis. All right. So what does that mean? The function is increasing and what? Decreasing. All right. So we have answered the first part of the question. The second part of the question is what?
Is it concave up?
It's concave up or down. So when you talk about concave up or down, you're talking about f second. So we're talking about g second, which is f prime. G second, all right, which is f prime.
I got a question.
Yes.
So what's the first one?
First one is g prime.
And then there's G second.
This is f. This is g second.
Oh.
All right, which is f prime. All right. When you're looking at f prime, you're looking at only at what? The maximum and the minimum of f. The minimum and the maximum of f, which is what? Here and here. So it's going to be what? The minimum is at -3, the minimum local is at -3, and the maximum local is at what?
4.
No, maximum local is
Zero.
at what? At 0. So all of that is before the 2. So it's going to be what? Right here, -3, and then what? 0. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
So I put my 2 line, a small line here, -3 and 0. All right. The graph of f is decreasing, mean f prime is negative, right here. The graph of f is increasing, mean f prime is positive, right here. The graph of f also is decreasing from 0 to 4, means it's negative. All the way through. All right. Now this is g second. When it's g second, this one is what? Concave what?
Down,
This is what?
up,
Up,
down.
down, and
Down.
down. So where, now tell me, where it is increasing and concave down? increasing
Um,
and
for -5.
concave down.
So -5.
Increase.
-5 to
3.
3, -3, and what?
-50.
And 0 to
Oh.
0 to 2.
What? Why would it be 0 to 2 if it's negative?
Because this increasing here is concave down right here.
Okay. Ooh.
And it is.
All right. Good. I got 3 minutes. I don't know if I can fit in all of this, but I think I can.
Go ahead, chime
I can use this.
in. Go ahead, man.
They still making this.
Sweat.
There is a table.
Yeah, I got the table.
All right. H of x, C. H of x is g of x over 5x. This is a quotient. So h prime of x, which is what? 5x times g prime of x minus 5 times g of x over 5x squared. So u over v prime is u prime v minus v prime u over v squared. That's what I use.
Right.
All right? So it's going to be what? H prime of t equal 5 times 3, g prime of t minus 5 times g of 3 over 5 times 3 squared. Now, look at guys. We say g prime of t equal f of 3. Okay, g prime of x equal f of x. So g prime of t is just f of 3. What is f of 3 again? What is f of 3? This is f of 3.
Yeah.
Is what? -2? Very good. F of 3 is equal to -2. So this will be what? 15
Negative.
times -2 minus 5. G of 3 we say was what? 9 times 9 over what? 15 squared, which is -30 minus 45 over 225, which is -75 over 225, which is -1 over 3. All right, guys, if you want to go, just go ahead. I just want to finish. You can see the video
I'm
online,
cool.
okay?
I'm cool.
The last one is P of x equal f of x squared minus x. P prime of x is the derivative of the inside, which is 2x minus 1 times f prime of x squared minus x. And a P prime of -1 equal 2 times -1 minus 1 times f prime of -1 squared minus -1, which is -3 times f prime of 2. Now, if you look at the line, this line here, the slope of the line is f prime of x, which is just what? It's going down, is what? -2, you go down 2 over 1. So f prime of 2 is -2, so that is -3 times -2, which is 566. Now guys, go ahead before Miss Nix
Oh, yeah, start cutting out.
blow off. All right?
Alright.
I'm not going to give you homework tonight. I will, I will go start giving you homework tomorrow.